G'day everybody, welcome to Music Nation TV. My name is Jacko, hope you're having a great day. Today I want to speak about retroactive recording. This is a really funky feature that most DAWs have. Reaper certainly has it. The concept behind it is it's always monitoring your MIDI, incoming MIDI signals, right? So if you were to play something and you didn't have the record button on, you could go ooh, and push the button and it remembers it and saves it, right? So for the longest time I always thought of this as like just an emergency, like an oh shit button, like, you know, whoops, oh, I've still got it, right? But what I'm going to suggest to you, and this is how I approach it, is I use the retroactive recording as my main record button, right? I don't push the actual record button anymore at all. Why? Because I find it removes the stress, right? The like the performance anxiety, I guess, of performing. Like, you know how it is, right? You set up your project, you got the tempo, everything's right in your cans, and you've got your marker just right, and it's good to go. So you push record, and now you've got to do it. And then I find I just never get it right first time. I'm like, ah, shit. So stop, reset, delete that old track, do it again, record. And you know, you could easily spend 2 or 3 takes, right? You know how it is, right? Getting it right. With retroactive recording, okay, it's maybe no more better chance of getting it right, but the thing is you have a much better flow, I believe, when it's like a jamming kind of thing, you know what I mean? So instead of actually pushing record, you just play the track and it's going to be always recording, right? No matter what you do. Let me kind of get to this little track I'm kind of working on today. So I'm not recording, right? Something like that. Didn't record it, right? So it hasn't been recorded. And if I push the retroactive on Reaper, this little button here is retroactive record, but this is a custom macro I've made, right? So Reaper by default doesn't have this button, you need to add it. But it's an easy thing to do, right? So I just push this retroactive recording button, dunk, and there it is. It's brought in exactly what I just played. A little rough, but you know. Okay, so like for me to sit down and kind of replicate that perfectly again, like with the record button, like, you know, when you get the count in and you got to do it, like I just don't think I could do it right, you know, first time. Certainly not me. I need usually at least 2 takes to get things right. So, but yeah, with retroactive recording, it kind of removes that kind of pressure. So this is how I record all my stuff now. Like everything is retroactive recording, and I find, like, as a songwriter, I'm not trying to replicate what other people are doing. I'm trying to create my own stuff, right? So I wanted the most flexibility, like the creative flexibility as possible. So, you know, I'm very happy to run 2 or 3 or 4 takes through and come up with creative ideas. Even if I have to then go through and cut them up and kind of add, that's fine, you know. But yeah, so what do you think about that? Retroactive recording, give it a shot. Let me know below how it's working for you. And maybe like me, maybe you'll switch to the no record button mode, you know, and just only use this system. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me today. This has been Jacko from Music Nation TV. Make sure you like, subscribe, all kind of stuff, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.